Good afternoon, folks, and thanks for joining us. Today, I am joined by a man who will be fighting for the OKTAGON World title coming up on July 28th. Felipe Lima, how are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Oh, hanging out, doing the job. You know me. So tell me, how's preparations coming into this world title fight?
The preparation is going very good. I mean, the fight camp is almost done. So we had a great camp. So I'm ready. Can't wait to perform.
Now, when you're training in camp, does it have a different mindset when you're preparing, knowing there's a championship at the end of all of this?
I mean, in Allstars, we always train hard. Like, we always do 3-4 trainings a day, every day, even when you don't have a fight. But the difference between that is like you have someone to kill. So that's the difference. You have a name, you have a head. So that's the difference.
And coming into this fight, your opponent, he's the reigning champion now from Jonas Mågård. His trash talk must be motivating more than anything else, right?
I mean, to be honest, I don't care what he's talking about. I don't even listen, you know what I'm saying? Like, in the end of the day, when the cage is closed, we're going to fight, and that's what matters, you know? And all those talk, all the trash talk, we won't be worth it, anything, you know? So, for me, it doesn't matter. Let him do his show to sell the fight. I mean, he's doing a good job, so it's good for us, you know what I'm saying? And I'll handle that in the cage.
Absolutely. What's your philosophy towards trash talk? Do you think it works? Is it worth someone's time, or just let's get in there and throw down, you know?
I would say depend on the person, the personality. I mean, what I can see from him is that he forced a little bit. It's not like Conor McGregor, like those guys. He tried to be a Conor McGregor from Wish, you know? So when it's your personality, you talk good. And what I can see from him is like he's a little bit like forcing, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it doesn't fit on him.
Absolutely, man. Now it's a world title fight, but how do you see the fight playing out? What's your official prediction? How do you envision it ending?
I mean, all my fights, I look for the finish. I walk forward to finish the fight, and I'm looking to finish this guy in the second round.
Second round, we're looking for a knockout submission. What are you feeling?
Whatever. I mean, I'm going to finish this fight. So yeah.
Awesome stuff. And you're training at the world famous AllStar Academy in Stockholm. That's a hell of a gym. They have some incredible talent there. What's it like working in a gym like that day in, day out?
I mean, it's amazing. Like since when I came to Stockholm 2.5 years ago, they opened the door for me, and since then I became a better fighter, a better person. Like, I have amazing coach here. I have my grappling coach is a world champ. I have Andres, my head coach as well. So it's amazing to train with those guys, train with Kamza, with Volkan, with all the guys from the UFC as well, with Hura. So it's amazing. I mean, I'm just grateful to have those guys around me, and which I can learn from them as well. So I'm just grateful for everything, and I'm super happy about it.
Super happy about a world championship attitude in and out of the cage. But let me ask, how do you stay motivated when, okay, so like you've been in between fights since 2021. It's been more than 2 years. How do you stay motivated to still get in the gym, even if you don't have a fight upcoming?
I don't believe in motivation. That's all. I believe in discipline. I believe like a commitment. When you choose this for your life, that's your job. You gotta do every day. So even when I had the fight canceled, I have some fight camps. So like, I never put my hand down because I love to be in the gym. I love to be training. I love to get better. So that's my life, you know. So I love what I do. So that's why I don't believe in motivation. And for me, it is like I'm living my dream. I have the best job in the world, and each moment I try to enjoy it, to learn from something like that's all. I mean, so every day I'm in the gym, and that's how it's gonna be until I retire.
Man, and it's working out real well. You're living the dream, training at a gym. You're fighting for a world title just like at this point a week from now. Man, it's a big time coming, right? Like, how does it feel? What's in a week? We're talking about the world champion, Felipe Lima. What does that sentence sound like to you?
It sounds very good. I got a little bit like, oh, nice feeling. You know what I'm saying? Because when I remind about my story, where I come from, I'm coming from a village in the middle of the Amazon in Brazil, and for me to come here and fight for the world title in the biggest show in Europe, it's amazing. It's like I could say more thank you than that, and I appreciate it very much. I'm very happy. I'm super excited. I can't wait to perform for the fans, and yeah, I'm just grateful, man.
Oh man, I'm pumped for it too. I can't wait for the fight upcoming on July 28th here at Octagon 45. Now, tell me, how did you start in MMA? What was your origin story? How did you discover the sport? What was it like the first time in the gym? Tell me everything here.
So that was the fun part. Like that's a funny story. Like how I started. Like so I'm from Guarima now. It's like a small village in Manaus, in the capital of Amazonas. So
Mhm.
actually, we have a lot of fighters that fight in ACA, fight in the UFC. We have many fighters that are succeeding from my town. You know,
Mhm.
so one guy he invited me, hey, come to train. I said, fuck off, I don't want to train. I'm gonna be in the street just playing around with kids and everything. Back in the day, I was like 13 years old. And one time I said, okay, let's go. So I got my ass beat. So I said, oh my God. So I got beat up because I used to fight in the street as well when I was a kid, you know. So when the guy come with the techniques and then beat me up, I was like, oh my God, that's crazy. And I from that day I said I want to learn this. So I didn't start in jiu-jitsu or MMA. I started MMA, like doing exactly MMA because I started doing every single like Thai, Muay Thai, Judo, Jiu-Jitsu, grappling, everything. So since then I never stopped. Wow, that was that day. It was crazy.
Man, life got good and it's working out really well for you. And you talked about you were fighting on the street and then got in the gym. For most people, what they say is once I was in the gym, I never wanted to fight on the street ever again because, like,
no,
tell me about this.
I mean, the thing about it, like, I was not a easy kid, you know. I got in many troubles in the streets, so in school as well. And for me, coming to the gym saved my life because all my friends from the childhood, they passed away, they died because of criminals or because doing drugs or something like that. For me, when I got in the club, got in the gym, I got education, I got respect, I learned so many things that I appreciate, like, since when the day one, you know. So MMA changed my life as a better man, as a better person, as a better like kid, as a better brother. So yeah, it changed my life completely.
I love to hear it. And that's an amazing story. And it's not done yet. We're still writing the story, right? Upcoming this
Nah,
week.
nah, it's so many things. Yeah, we are not even in the mirror. I mean, I just started.
Ah, man, can't wait. So, when you were getting into MMA originally, who are some of the favorite fighters that you looked up to that you loved to watch?
Jose Aldo. I loved watching his fighting back in the days. Those low kicks, the body shots. So yeah, those guys. Yeah, Jose Aldo was the one that I was looking up to.
Man, Jose Aldo, and he came in at like, I think he was in, I want to say Jungle Fights or something like that when he came
Yeah,
into the
Jungle Fight.
WE,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And
Jungle Fight. Yeah,
he was amazing. He was so talented, right?
yeah, yeah. He just like kicked the guys. The guy fly away. Oh, it's crazy. Very aggressive fighter. It was amazing to watch that guy.
Man, I love to hear it. All right, let's round you out as a person a little bit. Tell me, what are some of your favorite music artists that you like to listen to?
I mean, I listen to a lot of rappers. I like Tupac. I like Biggie. I like some rappers from Brazil as well. We have a good rappers in Brazil, so I like some rag as well. And yeah, I like some cool vibes, you know. So I think I'm a type of a person that likes everything, a little bit of everything, you know.
Awesome stuff. If I wanted to start a journey into Brazilian rap, where should I start?
The Brazilian rap Racionais MCs, they are good because they're in their song and their music they put like a lot of how can I say a lot of meaning, you know, about the life, about the life in the favela, about the real life and everything. So I think what they are saying is like their life, so which is nice. Make there is no fake, not those rappers that say about money, about girls, about cars. Not about all. No, it's not about that. It's about life. The guy living the life that is not easy.
Hey, man, I'll pump it today. I'll listen to it. I'll put it on the
Yeah,
Spotify right away here.
yeah.
What about video games? Favorite video games growing up, or favorite video games now?
I mean, when I was a kid. I played a lot of Call of Duty. I played GTA as well. So many games. I play like Mario. I play King Kong. A lot of games.
What was the main
Uh,
Call of Duty that you were into? Because I think like when we were growing up, there was like World at War, there was Black Ops, and I think
Black
what was
Ops was
the
my favorite. Black Ops was my favorite. Black Ops one was my favorite. It was like one of
nice?
the best. I mean, I end the game like a million times. I was so fascinated with the story and everything.
Man, it was fun. Are you still playing now, or is that a chapter behind you now?
It's a trap behind of me because I don't have time for that anymore.
Yeah. What about growing up? Any favorite animes or favorite cartoons?
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z, Naruto. Man, so many. I don't even remember the names because it's different names in Portuguese. I don't know how to say in English, but so all of them, all of them, I love it. You know.
That's right. Man, it's crazy. Every fighter I speak to, like, they will be like, I don't watch any anime except Dragon Ball Z inspired me. What was different about Dragon Ball Z that every fighter liked?
I don't know, because they like, it's like they had the fight camp for the fight, you know, like when Goku would fight Frieza, and then he had the fight camp, he go to another world, use the suits to get heavier, to get lighter. So I think those things, like, it's nice, and it's like a fight camp, and then they go to the fight, you know. So I think that's why all the fighter likes that, you know.
I can't believe how accurate that is. Like, no, these guys have spent like 3 episodes training for one fight. Dude, you're right.
I fought everything, all the camp, the food, the running. The guy, they had one episode, the one his brothers help him, and then they throw a stone on his face, and then he's moving, no?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Goku with the Gohan. So it was fun.
So yeah, advice for upcoming fighters: watch Dragon Ball Z. I think that truly
100%. Watch Dragon Ball Z. It's a very good anime.
So now, with your status now, fighting for a world title soon, considering where you started, there's going to be a lot of young people who are now looking up to you, who are in the same position that you were when you were 12 or 13. What advice would you pass on to these younger people who are maybe looking to get into MMA?
I mean, just don't give up on your dream. If you have a dream, just go for it. No, if you have a dream, if you're gonna give it all, because the best thing that when you have a purpose in life and you pursue for this purpose, and a happy man is a man that pursued like for your purpose and knows your purpose. So I think first find what is your purpose in life. From that we started. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Wow. Oh, man, and I love to hear it. That's absolutely awesome. Following the dream, it's working out for you. All right, last word goes to you, sir. You're fighting July 28th for the OKTAGON World Title. Shout out who you need to shout out, thank who you need to thank, but please talk us on out of here, sir.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm so grateful for everything. Like everything that I have been through, like with the injury, with the fight canceled, and then finally in 1 week I'm be fighting for the world title in OKTAGON in the big show in Europe. So I just want to thank my family. I want to thank my whole team, Allstars, my coach, and my managers. Like without them, this would not be possible, and all my partners as well. And thank you guys for the opportunity. Thank you for OKTAGON for the opportunity. Thank you everybody, and I can't wait to perform for you guys. And I'm super excited. I can't wait to get there for the media day, for the weigh-ins, and give them the big show on the fight night.
Absolutely can't wait. Best of luck to you, sir, and thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.